4514 Pine Hills in Julian. This is Ian. Going to go ahead and do a quick video inspection here. I'm at the back of the detached garage and looking at the fascia. I'm always going to start my inspection on the eaves, and we're going to inspect the fascia, the rafter tails, and the starter board that is up in the eaves. This is probably the worst termite damage that I have found on the home so far, and it is this little, what I would think is a water heater closet that is built off of the back of the garage. We also see a little bit of dry rot there, maybe some sun damage also, but for the most part, the wood, the eaves, the overhang look pretty good around this home. Here we don't have starter board, we've got plywood decking, and a lot of times the nails come through on plywood decking, as we see there near the fascia. Most of the rafter tails look pretty darn good. Anytime we do a roofing project, we'll typically find some rafter tails, some of the decking, and some of the fascia that needs to be replaced. Typically, painting a home every 5 to 10 years will help to maintain the quality of the wood, keep the termites and the dry rot out. This home does look pretty well maintained, and so no major concerns other than that termite damage on that water heater closet. Let's keep working our way around, and we'll get up on the roof. We're looking for water staining, again, dry rot and termite damage up underneath the eaves. On the other side of the home, there are areas where the eaves have been boxed in. I haven't come up with a theory on why those areas have been boxed in, but it's hard to inspect the eaves when they're closed in like that. This is a composition asphalt shingle roof, architectural asphalt shingle roof. This is drip edge, and it's a good sign that that is there. It's been required by building code for about 20 years or so. General wear and tear on this is okay. I would say this roof is in okay condition. I would guess that it is around 20 years old just by looking at it. A lot of the sealant from the penetration to the flashing is bad and needs to be redone. I'll show you a different flashing. As we start to look around this roof, we do have nails that are popping up through the roof. So that is a small leak, but that is an active leak at the moment. What we're looking for on these asphalt shingles, I'm not sure if you can make it out in the video, but when the granules start to wear away and the edges start to wear, there's the fiberglass becomes exposed. And these are fiberglass reinforced asphalt shingles. And so we know that this roof does have some age on it based on that little kind of shiny outline that we see around the edge of the shingle. We got a whole bunch of nails popping through the ridge caps up here. A little broken ridge cap there. Where did I find a bunch more? So anytime a nail is exposed, it's not a good thing. Definitely means that water is getting in. Here we can see that and I'll show you this more on a different roof plane, but we got nails backing out of the decking for some reason. And once those nails are sticking up, now they're gonna wear through the shingle above it. And if we come over to this roof plane, there's a seamed piece of fascia that's been replaced at some point. Here is a hole created by a nail that was underneath this shingle. And here's what it looks like when the nail is still in place, okay? So when I see things like that, I'm gonna start looking a little bit closer at a roof and see if I can get an angle. You can see a lot of these shingles are lifted. This should be laying flat. This should be laying flat. That should be laying flat. What's holding those shingles up are nails that are backing out of the decking, and sooner or later are gonna do that. So if that weren't happening, I would say this roof should have another 5 to 10 years of life left in it. But that's kind of a big issue because I would expect more and more nails to just pop through over time as these shingles wear. This flashing was cut, and so I'm not sure why, but that definitely needs to be replaced, and all of these flashings do need to be resealed. We've got a ridge vent here. If you put a ridge vent, then you don't put a vent there. It actually disrupts the airflow the way it's designed to be. This vent should be an intake vent, should be down low on the roof, if in fact we have a ridge vent, and I see it underneath that ridge cap there. Looks like we got a Starlink mounted up here. The chimney cap looks to be in great shape. Everything is consistent on the detached garage roof. Looks to be done at the same time, and have some of the same issues. We've got step flashing and counter flashing around the chimney. That all looks pretty good. Saddle metal down there. In general, condition of the wood around the chimney is okay. And then a few more holes in the shingles up here. Probably old satellite dishes that were removed and then never replaced. Or the holes were never repaired. So, for whatever reason, whoever nailed that roof section, it's as if the nail gun wasn't turned up high enough, didn't have enough pressure or something. And so this area on the roof does have the biggest issues. I would say with a roof tune-up and a couple repairs, you should get another, around 10 years of life out of this roof. But those nails backing out have me concerned about the longevity of this roof.